As we move on into our Sunday, we're starting off with cloudy skies once again across the area. Strong south winds, that combination helping to keep temperatures on the mild side, though, this morning. Storm shield radar, again, with the clouds out there, not much in the way of any activity in terms of rainfall. You have to look hard down here in the southwestern areas of Arkansas. We are seeing just a little bit of drizzle and some light showers that are trying to develop. As we move on through the morning hours, there will be a slight opportunity of seeing a little bit of drizzle, maybe a shower or two across parts of eastern Oklahoma, and then it'll slowly work its way to the east as we move through the day. So the chance of any rain here in Tulsa only at about 20%. If we see it, it would be very, very light. Right now, we're not seeing any rainfall out there, so if you have any travel plans early this morning, no problems at all. The roads are in good shape and temperatures not bad. 49 degrees. Be throwing that south wind at 23 miles per hour. It does make it feel colder. It feels more like the upper 30s and lower 40s out there, so even though the temperature is fairly mild, that strong south wind is making it feel colder for us this morning. Here in the metro, upper 40s to around 50 degrees, quite common as we're seeing the clouds out there and those strong south winds helping to keep our temperatures up. Same story across all of eastern Oklahoma. 49 this morning in Bartlesville, 48 up in Coffeyville. We're setting a 50 this morning in Grove, also at Stigler and Eufaula, Poto at 50 degrees, Bristow, Okemah at 50 as well. Take that temperature right now, you compare it to the same time yesterday morning. We're running 13 degrees warmer here in the city, 18 degrees warmer down in Stigler. Look out to the west, 25 degrees warmer right now in Alva compared to the same time yesterday morning. It's all thanks to the clouds and those gusty south winds out there through the overnight. As we take a look at the winds out there, the sustained winds at this time, 23 mile per hour south wind in Tulsa, 22 mile per hour wind in Eufaula. And you notice as you move towards central Oklahoma, we're seeing those sustained winds around 30 miles per hour over in Oklahoma City. Then some of the strongest wind gusts, look at Oklahoma City right now, 37 mile per hour wind gusts out of the south, 29 mile per hour gusts in Norman, and you notice 32 mile per hour gusts in Shawnee. So very, very windy this morning, and we'll keep these winds going through the morning into the afternoon. Now the winds may die off a little bit as we move into the afternoon as another cold front moves in, as we'll see the winds shift around to the southwest, and they'll lighten up just a little bit during the late afternoon, still at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then as that front passes on through, we'll see winds shift around to the north late afternoon into the evening. And you notice with the clouds and the south winds, look at these temperatures, 40s and 50s across much of Oklahoma and Texas. Off to the east of us, we're seeing cold weather, 33 in Atlanta right now. So we're seeing temperatures about 15 degrees warmer here compared to Atlanta. And then you notice out to the west, temperatures cold as well, but in the middle with the clouds and those gusty winds helping to keep our temperatures up this morning here in the southern plains. Now what do we expect as we move on through the rest of the day? Mostly cloudy skies. You notice future track here during the morning hours trying to break out some drizzle, some very light rain across the area. Only at about 20% here in Tulsa. Slightly higher chance to the east and southeast, 30% opportunity from Grove to Tahlequah down toward the areas around Wilburton over to Fort Smith. And again, if you see any rainfall, it'll be very, very light. Most areas will not see any of that rain. You notice the general trend will be any activity that develops slowly inching its way to the east as we move on through the day. As we move into the afternoon hours, still mostly cloudy skies across eastern Oklahoma, but you notice the chance for that drizzle pushing over mainly into Arkansas by them. And then it looks like we'll see skies start to clear as we move through the evening hours as a cold front passes on through and those winds shift around to the north. So becoming mostly clear to partly cloudy overnight, and that's going to allow temperatures to really drop off. And then tomorrow, we expect mostly sunny skies here in the Tulsa area. What about highs today? Generally in the upper 50s, some lower 60s possible in southeast Oklahoma. McAllister 62 today. Here in Tulsa at 59 degrees. Those south winds shifting around to the north late in the day. So another breezy day across eastern Oklahoma. Then for tonight, behind that front, we'll see skies clear. A colder night with temperatures dropping into the upper 20s to low to mid 30s. So it'll feel a little bit more like December for later on tonight, as we'll see north winds around 10 to 15. So tomorrow morning, we're going to see wind chills in the upper teens and lower 20s. So it'll be a little chilly tomorrow morning, but sunshine, even though it will be cooler tomorrow, 49 the high temperature. So that sunshine is going to be nice to see again. Then we're going to see the first surge of some cooler air work its way on Tuesday. A stronger surge of colder air coming in on Wednesday with highs only in the 30s Wednesday and Thursday. A brief warm up on Friday with a chance for light rain or some drizzle. And then guess what, Will? Dropping once again as yet more cold air comes in. So kind of ups and downs here over the next 7 days. But really, we're not talking anything major. There will be some cold shots middle of next week, but we're not talking about highs in the teens or 20s. So we'll get colder, but I think we can handle these temperatures.
We definitely can. And it seems to be the pattern here lately, too, with this warm up and then the cool down, the warm up, the cool down.
Yeah, really the way the general pattern is, that's what we're seeing. Some big warm ups followed by some big cool downs. It looks like that trend's going to continue here for probably another 10 to 14 days.
All right, we'll look forward to it.
Okay.
Thank you, Taft. Sources